This is the TV news for Friday, October 15th. And we begin with Mining Mania. Of course, we're very, very glad that it all turned into a very happy ending. And the Chilean Miners Rescue has provided many a happy ending for television outlets. On Tuesday night, ABC 2020's Miracle at the Mine special generated the highest ratings in the 10 p.m. slot for The Ball in over 10 months. CNN rose to news network supremacy over arch rivals Fox and MSNBC. And Discovery, well, they'll extend this happy ending, having landed the exclusive documentary rights to the entire Chilean miner story, which will air on October 28th. You know what? I love happy endings. And now, not so happy ending for Google TV ads. NBC Universal has pulled all of its avails from Google TV ads after 2 years of doing business together. Google TV is downplaying this severance by saying, well, they're doing a lot of business with NBCU and a lot of other areas. I'll tell you what, have a look at this snippet of the TV news spot of the week.
Hi, I'm Conan O'Brien. And instead of doing yet another promo from my new show coming this November on TBS, I'm going to give you guys what you really want. Top-notch entertainment. Check it out. I went out and I bought this 1969 Dodge Dart. I'm going to get in it. I'm going to drive right off that cliff into Devil's Drop Canyon, a 900-foot sheer fall. That's not all. We're loading the trunk of this baby with 80 pounds of plastique, the most powerful explosive in the world. Yeah! Dousing it with 40 gallons of gasoline, packing it with illegal fireworks from the state of New Hampshire, and up front, 600 pounds of unpopped popcorn. Yeah, that's the stuff!
Right now, the entire 2-minute-plus epic featurette for Conan on TBS is running in Regal movie theaters, but you can link to the featurette in its entirety on the TV news landing page. So go and get it!
The Sports TV News is brought to you by Dude Walker. Get the best voice, get the best price. Get Dude at DudeWalker.com.
Question: how many studio hosts, announcers, and color analysts does it take to screw in a light bulb? This is the setup line for a joke, right? Well, the real question is just how much talent does it take to deliver one Monday night football game? And here with the answer is our very own and Natalie attired Eric Mackerlin with the TV news. Eric.
Hey Jeff, and you know the answer to that question is 16. It takes 16 on-air people for ESPN to do Monday Night Football. Okay, let's do the count. There are 4 in the main studio. Okay, there are 2 in a second studio. There are 4 analysts on site. There are 3 in the booth, 2 in the sidelines, and you know what? Every once in a while, we take Frank Gifford out of mummification and we roll him out too. That's 16. 16 people. There's a time in the early 80s when I remember NBC did a whole game with nobody in the booth. Nobody at all. Okay? I don't know why ESPN feels like it needs to throw so many people at Monday Night Football. Perhaps because they want to make it seem like it's still an event. But as far as I'm concerned, less is more. A couple of years ago, ESPN used to have the Sunday night game where it was Bill Patrick and Joe Theismann. Now, say what you will about that group or whether or not you like Theismann. I know there are people out there who don't. But once they added Paul McGuire to that group, I wanted to just tear out what was left of my hair. 2 people in the booth was enough. Adding McGuire didn't help anything. Why do people think, or why do television executives think, that needing to overload us with people? Okay, they could save some money, they could save some time, and they could save some aggravation if they went minimal. So here's my advice. Cut back, all right? Send some people to the unemployment line and make yourself a better broadcast on a smaller budget.
I have to echo that sentiment. I see a lot, especially analysts before the game, standing around with their hands in their pockets, listening to one guy talk and 3 guys standing around with their hands in their pockets. It's crazy. I thank you, Eric, and we thank you, and we will see you then next week.
Future events and opportunities brought to you by Sando Communications. Sound judgment. solid credibility and superior results. This is Sando Communications.
We want to remind you that nominations will be coming out very soon for our second annual Duh Awards. Be on the lookout because it will be your chance to select the winners. And remember, you can see the second annual Duh Awards at the end of December, right here at thetvnews.tv. And to reach the decision makers in the TV and new media industry with your message, and in video, become a sponsor of the TV News. To get started, shoot us an email at advertise@thetvnews.tv. And that about does it for this edition of the TV News. Coming Monday, another fresh edition. But if you've missed any recent editions of the TV News, just click on our archives and you'll catch up. I'm Jeff Grimshaw. We thank you for watching, and as always, go out and make it a great weekend.
The TV News has been brought to you by American Ingenuity TV. For all of your electronic marketing and creative challenges, American Ingenuity TV is simply the solution.